I'd been dating Adrian for 8 months when he finally invited me to Sunday dinner with his family. He warned me on the drive over that they were simple people and that money had always been tight. I smiled and told him I didn't care because I didn't. What he didn't know was that I already knew the truth. His father owned multiple luxury car dealerships. His mother sat on corporate boards. His sister was a high-powered law partner. And yet, instead of the multi-million-dollar home I'd seen in public records, we pulled up to a shabby rental house with peeling paint, mismatched furniture, and a decades-old TV. They were testing me. So I played along. At dinner, they served food on chipped plates and talked endlessly about financial struggles. I dressed modestly, spoke about being between jobs, even hinted at student loans. I watched their faces carefully, as they exchanged quiet, satisfied looks convinced they were confirming I was broke. Over the next 2 weeks, the act intensified. His brother stalked my social media. His sister took me to lunch and complained about money. His mother dropped subtle comments about financial compatibility. Then came Adrian's birthday. I gave him a rare first edition book worth over $12,000 disguised in a cheap cover. He loved it. His family barely hid their disappointment. That night, they called me into the kitchen. His parents and sister sat me down and told me they were concerned. Concerned that I couldn't contribute financially. Concerned I'd hold Adrian back. Then his father slid an envelope across the counter. $5,000. They asked me to take it, leave Adrian, and disappear quietly. So I laughed. I opened my banking app and showed them my balance, nearly $1 million in checking alone. Then I showed them my real background, founder of a company I'd sold for over $8 million, multiple properties, and a net worth far beyond theirs. The color drained from their faces. I told them I'd known they were testing me from the first night. I stayed to see how far they'd go, and they'd gone far enough to try to buy me off. Right then, Adrian walked in. I told him everything. He didn't hesitate. He confronted them for lying, manipulating, and trying to control his life. He took my hand and walked out, choosing me without knowing I had money at all. That night, I finally showed him my real life. He didn't care about the penthouse, the cars, or the money. He cared that I'd stayed honest, that I hadn't used my wealth as leverage, and that I'd let him see me as just me. His family eventually apologized. Therapy followed. Boundaries were set. And years later, when Adrian proposed without extravagance, without tests, it was the easiest yes of my life. Because the real test wasn't about money. It was about character. And that's the one that mattered.